Welcome to the Necessary Conversation midweek edition. With me is just my mom. It's just you and me, Mom. Hello.
Here we
Hi.
are.
We do these
And
midweek episodes. Sorry, go ahead.
this is the first time I've sat down today, so you need to feel very privileged that I'm here and this feels good to sit down. I'm not kidding.
What
Since
do you mean?
6 a.m. this morning, I have not sat down once. Well, no, maybe one other time in a truck with my friend Jules. Thank you very much to go get four bales of alfalfa. I've been on the
Wow.
run nonstop since 6 a.m. So here I
Okay.
am for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you appreciate my presence here as well
I
and
do.
all the work that I will put into this
I
to edit
do.
it, post it, cut the clips, etc., etc.
I do.
Um, okay, so what we're going to be talking about today, what we always do in these midweek episodes is we show each other clips of various items from around the internet that may expose the other person to coverage of these events from the other side, which we're not getting because we're in our little bubble. That's why we call this midweek episode Busting the Maga Bubble. Now, on last Sunday's episode, we had a discussion about an ICE raid or assault, whatever you want to call it, where ICE was yanking a child out of the arms of this mother and father in their truck, and the guy went into a seizure. You have now sent me a clip that you want to play right here that addresses that incident, correct?
Correct. And then I would like
Okay.
to talk about it.
That's what the whole thing is. And then I'm going to play some clips and we're going to talk about those as well. Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here is your clip.
So have y'all seen this one yet? Oh, wait for it.
Some in the crowd are crying, seeing a toddler caught in the middle of an ICE apprehension.
So this viral video purportedly shows a man having a seizure with a toddler in his arms during an ICE arrest. Now let's break it down. Y'all see this woman right here? That's Juliana Ojeda Montoya. She's an illegal alien from Ecuador who was wanted by ICE after she was arrested in August for stabbing her coworker twice with a pair of scissors and throwing a garbage can at her. This is her husband. They had a 2-year-old in the back seat. They dragged her to the front and locked arms and refused to let go or get out of the car. Then the dad began having a seizure while his wife was being arrested. Officers tried to get the child out of his arms because he was shaking so violently. The kid is screaming. None of it is good. Oh, but wait. See, right after they were able to get the kid out of his arms, this guy magically stopped having a seizure, didn't show any more symptoms, and refused medical treatment at the scene before being released. So, yeah. But see, the media have convinced leftists that ICE are just a bunch of Nazis, so all of the lemmings who were standing around began screaming at the officers. All to protect a violent illegal alien, her husband, who definitely did not just fake a seizure to cause a scene, and the child that they dangerously dragged into the middle of it. But, hey, what are facts when there's a narrative to push?
Okay, so that's your video.
That was my video.
Yeah.
And when you played yours, it was completely opposite.
Yeah, there's some new information in your video that I was not aware of. That
Okay.
this woman, sorry, I have her name here somewhere. I
Juliana,
pulled up a couple of articles. Once you sent me this video, I wanted to get all the facts straight. So, um,
Juliana,
yeah,
Malena. Oh, I can't say it correctly. Ojeda
okay,
Montana.
okay. Yes, so the information about her being wanted for allegedly stabbing somebody with a pair of scissors at her old job and throwing a trash can, that seems to be accurate. Just let me read this article. So this is from AP. This was an article from a couple of days ago, November 8th, so 4 days
Okay.
ago. Man appears to have a seizure as ICE arrests his wife, but officials disagree. A Massachusetts man seen on video having an apparent seizure during a struggle with immigration agents as he holds his wife and crying toddler says he lost consciousness after agents pushed and hit him and pressed on his neck. Department of Homeland Security officials accused him of faking the medical emergency to keep agents from arresting his wife, who was wanted for allegedly stabbing a coworker with scissors. Quote, I wasn't letting go of my wife because they wanted to take her away, Carlos Zapata, 24, told the Boston Globe in Spanish. He spoke to the newspaper on Friday, a day after his wife was detained in a chaotic traffic stop. Bystanders shouted and recorded the confrontation as Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers surrounded the family's car Thursday morning in Fitchburg, a city about 40 miles northwest of Boston. Agents were seeking Juliana Malena Ojeda Montoya, who was inside the vehicle with her husband and 1.5-year-old daughter, according to a Homeland Security news release. Widely circulated video shows Zapata behind the wheel, his body shaking and the whites of his eyes visible as masked agents reach into the car. He's having a seizure, bystanders can be heard shouting. Zapata told the newspaper that agents were pushing him and his wife together with the child between them and that he blacked out after agents pressed on his neck. I had convulsions or something. I don't know what they did to me, he said. When he regained consciousness, he said agents were handcuffing him. Zapata said he and his wife are from Ecuador and entered the country unlawfully several years ago. They have since applied for asylum in a case that is pending, and they are authorized to work in the United States. He was driving his wife to her job at Burger King when they were stopped. Homeland Security responded saying he's faking a seizure. And the department said officers were conducting a targeted operation to arrest Ojeda Montoya for the alleged scissor stabbing event. So that's where it is. There is new information in this video that you provided me that did make me go check this out and read up on it. She is wanted for this alleged crime. She has not been prosecuted for it.
She is an illegal alien from Ecuador.
Who
She
is seeking asylum now.
She came into our country during the Biden administration
Yes.
in 2023 illegally.
And is currently seeking asylum. Which means she is seeking legal citizenship here, or at least the ability to stay here. And
illegal.
You're missing this other part of this.
I'm listening.
She is legally allowed to work here.
Mm-hmm. But
while this asylum claim,
an illegal alien.
No, you're missing a big point of this. She's seeking asylum. That asylum status is currently going through the courts. So yes, she came here illegally, but she is now doing the right thing. She is seeking legal asylum. She has been granted legal authorization to work in this country and stay here while that asylum claim is being processed through our legal system.
But the wrong thing was to throw the baby into the middle of them, screaming,
what are they
having
supposed
the baby
to do?
scream, then
Mom,
the man
Mom.
faking the seizure because after all of that, it said no signs of medical concerns just moments later, and he was released. If he really had a seizure, wouldn't they take him to a hospital? Wouldn't they get him more medical?
Take him to a hospital.
Help? More medical help?
No, ICE doesn't give a fuck about that. I don't know if he faked a seizure or not, but let's go down that path. Let's say that it was completely fake. His 1.5-year-old child is being ripped out of his arms by unmarked, masked men with guns. Wouldn't you fake a seizure? Isn't that the least you could do? Is fake a seizure to try and save your child from being kidnapped by masked thugs?
I wouldn't have taken my little baby and put it in the middle of us to try to help save both of us with the baby.
So, okay, you and Dad are driving down the road in your early 20s. I'm in the back seat. Masked thugs pull you over and they start yanking you out of the car.
They can take me, but I would leave my baby where they are and not involve my baby. They threw the baby into the middle of the commotion to think that nothing would happen to them. That's the way.
And then the ICE agents start yanking the baby out of the arms of this woman and this guy.
Because she was illegal and she was going to come out of that car.
Okay, so let's table what we're talking about now and what you're using this video to try and invalidate the idea that ICE is doing horrible assaults, right?
No, ICE was trying to get that illegal woman out of the car.
Right. You're using the video to justify your stance that ICE is doing the right thing, right?
Right.
That it's these people. They've done something wrong, and whatever ICE is doing is justified, correct?
Well, what you were trying to tell me in episodes prior, that they're just ripping people off the street. No, they're not, Chad. I truly believe they are getting the illegal people off of the streets that should not be here and came in here the wrong way.
Okay, let's take a look at which one should we do? I have 4 or 5 clips I'm going to play. Let's play this one.
Wow. And I only got one today.
You can send me however many you want. This is the one you sent me to try and refute the idea that ICE is doing bad shit.
When I do send you more than one, you're like, you sent me so many. I don't even know what to look at.
You can send them as long as they're short. You know, you can't send me like 5 12-minute clips. That's a whole hour that we'd be sitting here watching shit. All right, all these clips are about a minute long, so everything's fine.
I'll debate. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
People.
Ma'am, to be frank, I really don't care what bothers you. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes I am a U.S. citizen.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thanks. This is ridiculous. I don't know how to go live on Facebook, so I'm just going to record this bullshit, this nonsense. Embarrassed as an American. I'm embarrassed as an American to see what's going on in this Uber lot. Embarrassed. Embarrassed as an American. You got it. I know I have white girl privilege, so I don't care. I got white girl privilege. I get it. I get it. I get it. because this is absolutely ridiculous. This is embarrassing as an American. What? Of course not. Of course not. This is absolutely embarrassing. A checkpoint at the Uber lot right now, going with all these people's IDs.
These people.
Ma'am, to be frank, I really don't care what bothers you. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes
I
or
am
no?
a U.S. citizen.
All right.
Okay. So you see what's going on there?
If she was so concerned, then she is legal, she needs to leave.
She can't. She's in an Uber lot. Have you ever been to an airport?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Have you been to an airport since ride shares have existed? Ubers and Lyfts?
No.
Okay.
Not,
So
I
what
guess.
happens now is if you go to an airport and you want to get an Uber or Lyft to take you home, like at LAX, for example, they have a shuttle. You come out of your gate, you get in the shuttle, and the shuttle takes you to this big
Oh,
lot
yes. We've done
where
that.
all the
yes.
Ubers and the Lyfts come to pick people up.
Right.
So this woman is in one of those lots trying to go home. There is a
Right.
checkpoint set up. So when the Uber drivers come in, before they can leave, these ICE agents are just checking everyone's ID, delaying all of these travelers.
What is wrong with that?
What happened to they're going to get all the criminals out of our country? These people are Uber drivers. They're trying to make a fucking living.
What if they're illegal, Chad?
What if
What
they're
if
not?
they're illegal? Just like the illegals that get a driver's license in California, we've talked about this before. Then they get on the road, they don't know to read the highway signs, and they've killed people. And
Okay.
you know you have seen those. You've seen
Okay.
those clips.
All right, that one didn't phase you. Let's move on to the next.
No, it did not.
Yeah! Hit and run! Hit and run! That's a hit and run! Hit and run! Hit and run! That's a hit and run! Hit and run! Hit and run! Look, hey, watch out with that weapon! That weapon! Yo, watch out! What's wrong with you? You hit it! You hit her! Yo! What's wrong? You hit her! You hit her! You guys hit her! You guys hit her! What's wrong with y'all? Y'all bust a whole U-turn in the middle of the street! Y'all hit her! Y'all on camera! Leave her alone! She ain't even do shit! She trying to go to work! She's trying to go to work!
What the fuck?
Oh, what? Y'all some crazy. Y'all got no heart, for real. No heart. No heart. She's a female.
Get off of her right now.
You guys hit her. How you guys gonna arrest her?
Get off.
You guys hit her. Man, how y'all gonna arrest her, Brad? Y'all bogus as fuck. You hit her. You guys hit her. You guys hit her.
Okay.
I think we got that. They hit her. But
Yep,
who is
so-
that in the car? Is
I can
that
Google it
lady
for you if you want.
wanted? Has she murdered someone? Has she stabbed someone? All you're saying is she's going to work. I know you're going to say that. She could be an illegal that has done bad things. We don't know this.
I do know this because I read a bunch of articles about this.
Okay.
God damn it! I should have had this better prepared. My apologies.
Well, you don't have to read it word for word. Just tell me what it said.
Okay,
I mean,
here we go. Okay, she is a U.S. citizen on her way to work. They crashed into her and then jumped out of their car, pointed guns at her, dragged her out of her car, and detained her, and then released her with no charges. Like 6 hours later, I want to say.
what city was that in?
Chicago. A woman on her way to work got into a traffic accident that turned into an ordeal where masked federal agents holding weapons dragged her out of her car and detained her without telling her why. The video of masked men detaining Diane Figueroa, a U.S. citizen and paralegal after a traffic accident in Chicago, is the latest to make the rounds, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. I
just
want to say
don't-
they released her like 6 hours later or something, but like,
I just don't believe they are taking people out of cars like that.
you
and
just saw it.
I know, but they've got to have a reason to do that.
She's a U.S. citizen on her way to work. They crash into her.
Okay.
Now, because everybody in that car, you see them, they crash into her, then they start driving away. Everybody in that car is like, fuck, we just crashed into somebody. We got to make it their fault. Detain her. So they jump out and they say, you crashed into us. We're detaining you now. These ICE officers are fucking out of control. No one is checking them. They are doing whatever they want. And I have some more videos to show you that are, I think, going to be very illuminating. But you just said to me,
I just don't believe that they're crashing into people and just ripping them out of cars to see if they're illegal or not. I really do not believe that.
you literally saw it happen. How can you not believe it? That you just watched a video of exactly that
Then
happening.
is it mistaken identity? They think that is a criminal in there?
No, they crashed into her. They're now going to be in trouble for crashing into somebody's car. So they have to immediately on the
so
fly
you-
be like, we got to arrest her and make it her fault.
You really think that in LA you could be driving down the street and they'll crash into you and try to take you down?
100%.
I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. I don't believe that's happening. I
To
would
figure
love
out
for
if-
you and Haley to give me a clip out in your city. Go out in your city and show me what's happening because I have
keep
not
saying
seen
that.
anything here.
I'm not in any areas where it's happening. All we have is videos like this that people take when this shit does happen.
Okay.
But you literally just told me you don't believe ICE is crashing into people and yanking them out of their cars immediately after watching a video of ICE crashing into someone and yanking her out of her car.
But our very first clip, you also believed that was completely opposite of what I believed. And then we had to research that one, right?
They still are detaining somebody who is lawfully in the United States. Even in that clip, that woman is seeking asylum. She has permission to work here, to be here while that asylum claim is being processed. The crime she committed or allegedly committed that hasn't gone to trial yet that's irrelevant.
Right.
You're saying, is she an illegal alien?
Right.
Not technically, no. She's an
Okay.
asylum seeker going through that legal process. This video I just showed you is a fucking like a U.S. citizen on her way to work. These fucking ICE maniacs crash into her car and then have to say, well, we can't get in trouble for this. Make it her fault. Drag her out.
I'll investigate that one more because that's the first
Okay.
time I've seen that one.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
How many
Let's
more
move.
do you have?
3 more, I think, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
That was just to illustrate the kind of violent nature of ICE, obviously not needing to do that. And also to show you, like, there are people taking these videos. The general public is outraged by this shit, and there's nothing you can really do. You can't, like, punch ICE. You'll be fucking arrested or they'll kill you or whatever. They are the Gestapo. All we can really do is take these videos. But you see, in each of these cases, there are crowds of U.S. citizens forming around these ICE guys who are doing whatever bad shit they're doing, videotaping them. Do you think all of those people who are screaming and saying, stop doing this, do you think they're all delusional?
I don't think they should be there in the ICE's face screaming and doing bullshit. Let
Okay.
ICE take them down. If they are legal, they let them go.
But
Let
So-
them do their job. Find the illegals. Find the murderers. Find the rapists.
Right.
Find the people doing the drugs.
Okay.
Get them the hell out of here.
Uh-huh.
And if they're Americans, let them go.
Okay. Well, I mean, ICE is committing crime at this point. You watch them do a hit and run, and then they assaulted a woman, dragged her out of her car, and kidnapped her. Those are all crimes. That woman did nothing. Can you imagine have you ever been in a wreck? I know you have. Can you imagine being in a wreck and then 5 guys jump out of the car that hit you with machine guns and masks and drag you out of your car and kidnap you? Can you imagine going through something like that?
No, I can't.
Okay, well, that woman did that I showed you that clip of.
Yes.
That's what she experienced. And so whether they released her or not with no charges, which is the case, she still went through that traumatic experience, now has zero trust for any police, law enforcement officials, whatever. Rightfully so. I don't think anyone should at this point, because they're all committing crimes with no repercussion.
But you're not showing the clips where they really do take down the murderers, the rapists,
Fine.
the people that really need to get out of here. And that's
hang
what's
on.
cut.
Hang on. You're
Hang
not understanding
on.
something.
Why do you tell me, hang on?
Because you can take down the murderers and the rapists without kidnapping people out of their fucking cars. Why is it for you that, like, well, whatever, they fucking dick with citizens all the time. They assault citizens who haven't committed any crimes. That's fine, as long as they also get the rapists. They can get the rapists, they can get the killers, they can get the real criminals without committing crimes against citizens. You would assume that's correct, right?
Right.
So that's where I'm trying to get to you at.
I've told you in one of these episodes prior, it does look a little, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer how to make it right, but I'm happy that they're getting the bad guys. I really am.
Okay, but that's fine. They're also getting people who are not the bad guys, causing them trauma, injuring them. I showed you that video of them shooting that priest in the head with a pepper bowl just for fun. These are sadistic pieces of shit, all of them.
Well, I don't quite agree with all that because they're taking down the people that need to get out of here.
Okay.
I have a question. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Or do we have more to watch?
I want to play this one video for you because you seem to be always on the side of ICE. And, well, yeah, they do assault citizens and commit crimes, but they get the bad guys too. And you don't think they're sadistic. Here you go.
Okay.
This is what ICE does. This is what these terrorists do to babies. Mama, you okay, Mama? You okay? You okay, Mama?
Can you see that? You see that, right? What's happening there?
Yes. I guess something's coming into the car. I saw him holding a baby.
That is ICE. Those people were in the parking lot of a Costco or a Sam's, something like that. I read about this too, and I don't know all the details, but I know the pertinent ones. They're not illegal aliens. They were just there shopping. ICE was rounding people up in the parking lot, and ICE just did a drive-by squirting pepper spray, squirting mace basically into their car.
Yeah, that's not right.
With a 1-year-old baby.
Yeah,
that's a sadistic piece of shit.
Not right.
Okay. Yeah. These are the people that are in charge of ICE.
Okay.
This kind of shit happens all the time. I don't know how many more videos do you want me to show you of them doing terrible shit. Here's another one.
Because I can...
Check this out.
You can't take my phone. You cannot. Oh, that's illegal, sir. That's freedom. Hey! 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 Stop that shit! Hey! You need to get off of her right now!
Get off her! Get the off her!
You stole her phone! Hey! Call 911! Someone call 911! Call 911!
Get back.
Someone call the police!
Who's like blowing whistles and...
That's what people are doing. They blow whistles when they see ICE to let everybody know that ICE is there. And that's not illegal. You can do that. That woman, that ICE guy stole her phone. She said, give me my phone back. And he fucking body slammed her. That's a U.S. citizen just documenting what ICE is doing. That's a sadistic piece of shit. So you can show me your one video of a Karen from Instagram being like, he faked a seizure.
Well,
and that may be the case. And you're right. They are, I'm sure, getting some people who are like real criminals. I'm not even talking about illegal aliens. I'm talking about...
for every video that you show me of things like that, I can show you one on the other side too. I really can, Chad.
But there shouldn't be two sides of it. That's what I'm trying to fucking tell you. It's not okay for them to do any of this shit. To be like, well, if they're getting the... Huh?
It's okay, though, to get the bad people out of here. I totally agree with that.
Of course. I'm not suggesting that that shouldn't be the case. But the people they have in charge of doing these things are sadistic fucking maniacs who are out of control. No one is keeping them in check. They're just for fun pepper spraying families as they drive through the Sam's wholesale parking lot with a 1-year-old baby in the fucking back seat.
Yeah,
They
that's
pepper
not.
sprayed a baby for
Yeah, that is not
fun.
right. I don't agree with that. That's not right.
Okay, so when you are like, but they're getting the criminals out, who gives a fuck? They're pepper spraying babies.
Yeah, not right. Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
It's going to lead into another thing, but that's okay. Someone asked me this today. Is that me? What's making that
Yes.
noise? Is that me? Yeah. Someone asked me this today. Out of our followers that
What is
follow
going
us,
on there? Can you turn that off, whatever that is?
darn it, I don't know what it is.
It's your Sonar's dad on the move.
It's my threads thing telling me something.
Okay.
Out of all of our social media accounts that we have, and the people that do follow us now, what percentage do you think are like Republican MAGA? What percentage do you think are liberals? Yeah, that's my question. Like, how
I
many
don't know.
followers? I think it's like 80% liberals
Yeah,
and
I do
20
too.
MAGA.
I think it's maybe
What do
not
you-
even 20 MAGA. I think it's mostly left liberal people.
Okay. Then, and how many Antifa? Like the Antifa
We're all
that
Antifa.
took down people
100%
that used-
Antifa. I don't
and
think
like-
there are any fascists following us.
Okay. Like the Antifa that took down UC Berkeley, the Turning Point speech there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Antifa
Okay.
throwing human shit on people.
Great.
Great. And you said there's not Antifa. There is. Those people went nuts at UC Berkeley. It was crazy.
We're not talking about Antifa in this conversation. I want to
course
stick to ICE because you do this also. You deflect off of the topic.
I'm
and
not
then it's
deflecting.
like, why are we talking about Antifa throwing shit now?
That.
What?
I just wanted to ask you that because
How many
of the
Antifa
UC
are following
Berkeley.
us? Mom,
Yeah.
you're Antifa. We've been through this.
Oh my God. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Then you're fascist?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then you're
Antifa-
anti-fascist, so you're Antifa.
No.
We've been through this.
Yeah,
I
we
want
have.
to keep to this ICE thing. I just
Okay.
want to get to the bottom of this. It seems like what you're telling me is you believe that it's okay to do this horrendous assaults, crimes against citizens, as long as they're arresting the real criminals.
No, I don't think
Okay.
that's right. To arrest people, you shouldn't.
Or to pepper spray babies.
No, don't think
Or
that's
to
right.
shoot priests in the head.
Don't
Or
think
to
that's
tackle
right.
elderly women.
But
Or
to
to
get
do hit
the
and runs
illegals
on
out of here,
citizens.
that is correct. That's what we need.
Okay, I'm not arguing that.
Uh-huh.
I'm asking you to look a little deeper into this and see that ICE, of course, is getting some illegal people out. 100%. I don't think anybody is disputing that. But at what cost? The cost is they are terrorizing U.S. citizens, entire communities. They are, for fun, pepper spraying babies, shooting people in the head with pepper balls. And that piece of it is the piece that is designed to sow fear into the American population so that we are now scared of these fucking Gestapo. I mean, he really is using it like Gestapo. You've seen that guy, Gregory Bovino, the guy who's like in charge of all the ICE operations in Chicago, who dresses like a literal fucking Nazi.
You know, like I said, I'm a visual learner. I think if I would
Okay.
walk out in the street and see that, then I go, holy crap, yes. I know you're showing me the clips.
Mhm.
I know we're supposed to believe it. There is AI going on. I know but
None
like
of that
just
was
that
AI.
first clip,
Hey, wait a minute. With the AI thing, the only person posting AI shit is Trump. Did you see this week he posted a fucking joke article about Obama getting kickbacks? And it was
No.
literally from a satire website, and he posted it as it was real. Trump is a fucking idiot. All of his I saw Kristi Noem, I think, today posted some AI thing that was like showing the bombs. It was the love boat, but it was like the bomb boat or something like this. And she's glorifying murdering people.
No, I didn't see that.
Venezuela has now said that one of the boats was just like regular Venezuelan citizens, had no drugs on it.
Did not see that.
Okay.
I did see Erica Kirk is suing The View, I think, for $90 million for falsely saying that hug was adulterer stuff. And yeah. 90
luck.
million.
They'll
You
probably
know, the
settle
hug
within.
that she gave to Vance?
We watched a video of it last week.
She was suing Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi. That's who she
Okay.
was suing, I think, for 90 million.
All right. I just want you to, because I feel like this is an issue as well as all the Epstein shit. I think that the Epstein shit and the ICE shit for you are kind of like the two big ones that might get you to leave the MAGA cult. And that's why I'm showing you all these videos. You're saying you need to see it with your own eyes. You're never going to, because you go from your house to the barn and maybe Sonic.
I'll go downtown Oklahoma City and stand there. I'll wait for
But
something
they're
to
not
happen.
doing this in Oklahoma City. Go to Chicago. Go
I
to a
don't-
Home Depot in
I'd be
Chicago.
afraid to go to Chicago.
Okay. I'm just saying you're never going to see it firsthand. All you have is these videos.
Well, you
I
and
presume
Haley
that's
could
the
go
same for
see
me
it.
too.
If you would record it, I would believe it. If you or Haley would record it, I would believe
If
it.
I ever see it happening, I certainly will.
Bring me
But
Christmas
I simply don't
present
think
home.
I'm ever.
Bring me a Christmas present, show me that, then I would believe it.
Okay. I just don't think that Haley and I will ever be in a situation where we are engaged with it.
Okay.
Haley, actually, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think that I'll ever be in a place in Los Angeles where it's happening. I could be wrong. And if I am, I will get you that video. But that doesn't mean that you can't trust these videos that other people are making of this stuff. This is everything that's happening right now in America. This is all historic in a bad way. And it's all being documented by people who are posting it on TikTok and Instagram and whatever. We have to take these videos at face value. So when you see a baby getting pepper sprayed in the face for fun by ICE, that has to mean something to you. You
Where
can't
did
just
you
discount
pull
it.
that from? Did you pull that from Instagram, TikTok? What?
I think that one was off Instagram, but it's everywhere. It's on
I know.
TikTok, it's Instagram, it's everywhere.
I
All of
feel
these
like I
videos
need to
are.
stop watching that stuff. It's really,
No,
I don't like it.
that's
I
why
mean,
you
no, I
need to
don't
watch
like
it.
it. I just don't know what's true and what isn't anymore.
Okay. Do you trust that the things I'm showing you are true?
I wished you could go film in your city and say, "This is it, Mom. Here I am. Look."
Like I said, I just don't think I don't fucking leave this room, honestly. I'm all my work is in this room. I go to the gym. That's about it. I go to
Me
the
too.
grocery store, you know.
Me too. So if I go to the barn, I'm never going to find a barn. Look what
Right.
happened to me, though. I do have to show this so they don't think people are beating me up. Where is it? You see it?
Jesus. What's that?
Shiny. It was an accident. I love him. He's still
Did he
my.
bite you or something?
No, he pushed me into like there's a metal fence that I have to open to get in and out of
Jesus.
pasture. It was an accident. It wasn't his fault. He pushed me and I just hit it wrong on the fence. No big deal. It doesn't hurt.
Well, you're tough.
I
You'll
just didn't
heal
want
up.
people to say, "Oh my God, yeah, it's shiny."
I don't think anybody would think it was Dad. I
Right,
don't think he's capable of
right.
doing anything like that at this
And your
point.
sister did make it back. I can say that real quick.
Okay.
She really surprised me. She made it back on the first flight out. I was like, really? Good
Yeah,
for you.
hopefully
girl.
our little family trip plans won't get fucked up by the
Oh
government
yeah,
shutdown.
because the government's going to open. Thank you to the Democrats. Thank you. Fetterman was one. Thank you.
And Schumer. We'll be talking about that this Sunday, rest
Okay.
assured, as well as all the new emails that are coming
And-
out that heavily implicate Trump in all the Epstein stuff.
And the SNAP is going to be funded now. Thank you. It might take a little bit of time, but thank God for all those people. They'll get their SNAP
against
back.
Trump's will. Trump's trying very hard to not fund it. We'll get to all of that. But I just want to conclude this Wednesday video by asking you to understand that these videos are real. That yes, I agree with you. ICE is getting some criminals and they are getting them out of the country, and that's fine. That's what they're there for. That's what they should be doing. They are, though, also, and I want you to acknowledge this, sadistically torturing American citizens, assaulting them, committing crimes against them, and some who are as young as 1.5 years old.
Yeah.
They assaulted a baby.
That was not right. Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay.
I have said it on episodes prior. I don't like that.
I understand. But then you need to be able to take the next logical step and be like, well, why are they doing it? Because Trump wants them to. When Trump goes on 60 Minutes.
Here's what I'm afraid of. If more people stand around them, blow the whistles, and scream and yell and stop, 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 they're only going to push back more, and then it's not going to be good. It's getting out of control already.
But you're missing the bigger point here. Trump he wants this to happen. He wants there to be some kind of a violent response so he can declare martial law and take away everybody's constitutional rights. When he goes on 60 Minutes and he's asked, do you think ICE is going too far? And he says they're not going far enough. Then the next week they're pepper spraying babies. Like, you see how that works, right?
But he wants them to be able to do their job and take the criminals down and not have the people standing around yelling in their face, throwing bricks at them.
Mom, they can do their job without pepper spraying babies. Don't you think?
I would think. Yes, I would think.
Okay, the reason they're doing that is because Trump goes on national television and says, do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't think he said do that, whatever that
He was asked, are they going too far? He said they're not going far enough. That means you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up this Wednesday video. Thank you, Mom, for joining me on this. I don't know how to get through to you on this. I think you're right there.
You know how to get through. Go film me an ICE takedown and say, Mom, I'm here. Here it is. This is real. And
because
Haley.
You don't think any of these other videos I've shown you are real?
Well, go back to the first one. You thought that was kind of real, and then I showed you.
It was real. That is real.
But I showed you the other way and how the man was not really
show me the other way. That event happened. It was real. Okay. I did not have all the details about the identities of those people and the nature of whatever her alleged crimes were. I didn't know that stuff. So there was some new information the video showed me. But that event happened. ICE agents yanked a fucking toddler out of two parents' hands. And whether that guy was faking a seizure or they pressed on his neck, I don't know. But that video was real. That's not AI generated. Everything that you saw happen did happen.
But she did need to be taken out of the car because she was illegal.
I have explained. She's not. She is seeking asylum in the United States, legally here while that process is pending, and granted the ability to work.
And stab some people, I guess.
We don't know. Yeah. We don't know if she did or not. Oh. That has not gone to trial.
Okay. All right. I love you, Chad. Okay.
I love you too. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to be back Sunday talking about very probably how Trump is knee deep in these Epstein emails from Ghislaine Maxwell to Epstein saying that he was in bedrooms with these victims for hours at a time.
Interesting. Okay.
You haven't seen that shit?
No, I have not.
Well, you better brush up on that because it's a fucking doozy. I think at this point that it's like, he's going to be real hard pressed to try and weasel his way out of this one. It's like in black and white. Epstein basically saying Trump did it.
Okay. And I guess there's some stuff on the Clintons coming out too. So maybe we can get into that.
You always do this weird thing, and you did it in this ICE thing too, where it's like, whatever I say, you're like, well, what about this one?
Isn't this a debate? I think we're supposed to debate.
But that's not a debate.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. It's not a debate to say, if I'm like, Trump is in the Epstein files, and now there's evidence coming out in these emails that Epstein himself sent to Ghislaine Maxwell saying Trump is basically guilty, and it has that, like, shoe hasn't fallen. I forget the phrase he used. That dog hasn't barked yet, basically. And he's like, why not? So it basically means Epstein knows he was also involved in raping these children.
I think I'm holding my own here on Wednesdays pretty well. I just don't throw out like Dad does. You're communist. You're communist. You're communist.
No, you're a million times better than Dad. Please.
Okay.
I don't even think
Thank you.
We're not debating that. I'm just saying that whenever I bring up some topic, whether it's ICE acting as sadistic pieces of shit, or Trump is in these Epstein files or whatever, you always deflect to like, but ICE is also getting the bad guys, and it's like, yeah, but they're pepper spraying babies.
I'll have to Google how to debate you better.
I'm not asking for a debate unless you want to do one. I'm simply presenting these things to you and trying to get you to understand that they're real.
I understand.
Okay. We'll be back on Sunday with a full hour-long episode. I think Haley will be joining us.
She better. She needs to pull some weight here in this necessary conversation, other than her vacation time.
I know. And will Dad be joining us?
No, he's on hiatus for a while.
What?
What? Yeah.
Maybe I should just do an episode with him by myself next Wednesday.
Oh, God.
Do you think he can handle it?
Yelled at for the whole hour? I don't think so. He's on hiatus for a while, I think. Okay. Hell, I don't know. It's day to day. It's day to day. Believe me. Look at my eyes. It's day to day. Been a long
Okay.
day.
Well, I hope he's okay for the rest of the night. Thank you again. I do love
right.
you for doing
I
these
love
things
you
with me and
too,
having
Chad.
these conversations. And we'll see everybody on Sunday.
Okay. Bye.